Why are we cursed?
Listen to me. I'm
No,
not a Yankee fan, but I like
no.
that hat.
Thank you. This is fly as hell. 47 brand. Shout out. Roll the
47
intro
brand is,
though.
is
I want to get
fire.
right into it. Roll the intro.
Yeah, Chris and Dylan on the mic, straight from Queens Turf. Podcast game strong, Jets, Knicks, Rangers, Murph. Mets and Yankees, dream Bronx to shade. In the city that never sleeps, sports don't play. NY faithful, we're repping our teams. Jets fly high and I pick out both dreams. From courts to fields, can't walk away. Queens talk sports each and every day. Chopped cheese breakfast, bagels by noon. Pizza slice nights over New York tune. Game stats fly while the meatball simmers. Chris with the takes, Dylan drops zingers. Microphones buzzing like city lights. From Knicks brick shots to Rangers fights. Taste of NYC in every fight. Chris and Dylan, sports talk ignite. NY faithful, we're repping our teams.
Welcome to the Any Sports Podcast. We'll talk about anything at any given time, but
The main focus is always New York.
hi, Chris.
You like my shirt?
Yes, that's fire.
Old
Anything
school Marvel?
you should know anything Marvel related.
Marvel
would
is
get,
Marvel, baby.
Get my interest.
All right, Cuzzy, what's going on? What's going on? Let me know. Hit him with a year. Let me know.
The Jets are done. That's my year. Have a good night. I'm over it. Well, I've come off of the ledge since I melted down last night. It wasn't my finest moment. Thankfully, you're the only one
You
that
didn't melt
witnessed.
down last night. You melted down third quarter of the game. You were like, that's it. Super Bowl, or I'm not going to be a fan anymore. You know, and listen, I can honestly tell you, I've been there. I was there
I
before
have
they
too.
got
This
AR.
isn't the first time.
I was there before they signed Rodgers, and
Yes.
now this is just getting fucking ridiculous for the Jets. Honestly, the Jets need to just restart the fucking season, dude.
This is bad. So, I mean, well, give me your year first and then we'll get into the NFL.
Well, my year is kind of the opposite of yours. In retrospect, the Knicks are fucking back, baby.
Oh, the Knicks been
Knicks,
back.
but the Knicks, I'm hyped now. I'm not doing this. Oh, I'm gonna miss Chenzo. The Knicks are back.
Why? Because you see a
Tyler
damn
Kolek.
near.
Tyler Kolek is a fucking boss.
I said it. You tagged along and said it. Yeah,
And
Kolek.
what's my man's name? The ugly dude with the curls, number 44. What the fuck is his name?
40,
He
ugly
was
dude with the
balling out
curls.
too. I don't remember his name.
You're not talking. No, that's not Sims. Who's number 44?
Who's number 44?
Not Dadier.
No, not Dottie. No.
What is curls?
Shamet.
Oh, Landry Shamet? Shamet?
I think it's Landry Shamet.
You said Shamet. It's Shamit. Landry Shamit.
It's Shamet.
It's not Shamet.
It's Shamet. What do you
no.
gonna say? Hang. No, I'm really trying to find this motherfucker to see where the fuck he's at.
Landry Shamit. I don't know who else is. Let's see.
I'm trying to see if I can find him because he definitely, he was balling the fuck out. This dude, where is he? Yeah, Landry Shamet. Yeah.
Shamit. It's not Shamet.
It's Shamet. He's French.
No, it's
Fuck
not.
you.
No, it's not.
Voulez-vous coucher avec Shamet?
Oh my god.
All right.
Yes,
That
no.
motherfucker was raining threes.
Yeah, he's a 3-point shooter, but that's
He's a
kinda,
solid fucking shooter off the bench. I like him.
that's
I
the
like
only
him.
thing he does though. So like he's
Listen.
a microwave player. He's like J.R. Smith. Like go get us some
right.
buckets.
He's a quarter of what Chenzo was doing, so he's giving
Oh.
me a little bit of hope.
I'll
But-
take it.
Cat,
Yeah, you like that little damn near half court
almost
three?
a half court 3-pointer.
He
Cat,
Brunson just went whoop, and
The
Cat
big
said, "I'm gonna just
bodega?
take it from right here."
that's the big bodega right there, bro.
I love that.
The big bodega, bro. De lo mío. You already know, Dominican, bro.
Man, yeah.
I'm
when
about to pull up. He's gonna pull up to a fucking first game of the season with a hookah.
No.
For real, bro. He's gonna
Um,
pull up with a
no
hookah, some salami, and some fucking queso frito. He's gonna bug out.
That'd be hilarious. I don't think he's Dominican like that. But
Nah, but his mom's is though.
yeah, no, his mom's is no longer with us, but his mom's family is.
Oh, word? His mom passed away?
She passed away because of the pandemic.
Oh shit, that's right. She passed away of COVID, bro. That's
Mhm.
fucked up.
Yeah. So
Rest in peace
um
to Cat's mom, bro. That was
facts. R.I.P. But also R.I.P. to the Jets season. Be- because it's It ain't
Bro, we're
looking
one
good.
game away, bro, from turning it around. Remember that?
I still,
In hindsight, we really are.
we still are because Buffalo clearly doesn't want to win the division just yet or take a stranglehold on it
Buffalo wants to win anything yet.
because they've been losing. They lost a couple straight now, so the division's wide open. If we beat them on Monday night, we get a commanding first lead. I know not by games, but we would have a tiebreaker. We would take first place. So, yeah, but man, even Aaron Rodgers couldn't help this sorry ass organization. Aaron Rodgers was crap in that last game. Tons of errant throws. He had 3 picks.
Tons of Aaron throws. He had them Aaron passes.
Nah, it was bad. He looked really bad. But I did some digging, and this is a thing he does. Back to Green Bay, he would have within like the first handful of games, he would have an absolute fucking stinker of a game. So I'm hoping this is it. It's past him, and we start cooking now. And now it's very apparent that we need Devontae Adams. So Jets have no leverage now, just like we thought they didn't with Hassan Reddick, but now they do because the defense is doing their thing.
I got a quick question for you.
Surely.
Because I know we are both big fans of Garrett Wilson. We love the kid.
My fandom's waning, but go ahead.
But do you think that his hype is dropping? Or
Yes.
or is it the fact that he's just being covered way too good?
I think it's a combination. Like, we clearly don't have a true number 2 receiver, so opposing teams can kind of do whatever the hell they want. But also, I don't know. I just don't think he's a number 1 like that. I don't.
Like,
think
I'm sorry,
he's
but AR targeting Lazard on multiple. Lazard needs to just
well,
retire from the NFL.
Garrett Wilson had the best game and was targeted the most times this season so far. I think it was 13 catches on 18
Like,
targets
dude,
or something like that.
that catch down the right field line in the fourth, that should have been that was a perfect throw.
Lazard, I put this in the notes. Lazard should be cut tomorrow.
Absolutely. He should have been cut with Randall Cobb's dumbass.
It's not gonna. You mean last year?
Yeah.
Couldn't
even have made the fucking roster this year.
That contract, yes, that wasn't gonna happen. But this is why I think we need Devontae Adams even more now, because then that would push Garrett Wilson to a number 2 role, which I think he would thrive in, and that would give him more looks in the slot, which I think he thrives in.
I got a feeling we're gonna pick him up. I really think we're gonna.
I kind of have a feeling too, but I could very well see the Saints swooping in, because that's what always happened to the Jets. The Jets, what used to happen to the Knicks, like they just get beat out.
And they haven't into the Knicks no more.
No, the Knicks are past that. I'm hoping the Jets eventually could get past that, but it doesn't seem like it's happening yet.
Because you're gonna jump ship or what?
Not yet. I thought about it for 24 hours.
You have way too many dope jerseys to jump ship.
Yeah, man. I like, it's tough. I want to love this
myself
team.
Wearing nothing but white and green, bro. I can't.
I'm not giving up just yet, because I had my heated moment on Sunday, but then I come back to the realization, like I did last year, that I still love this team. The team I grew up watching. What?
That was a heated moment. That was more like a mental breakdown you had.
Same tomato. Tomato,
tomate, whatever. It's the same shit.
Tomato Doritos. It's the same thing. But let me finish my point. So with Devontae Adams, I said Garrett Wilson, but then Mike Williams becomes probably the best number 3 wide receiver the NFL has ever seen in terms of just talent. So like that trio would be absurd. Then AR gets the person that he knows is shorthanded, can do what he wants. That frees up the rest of the field so that Garrett Wilson's more open, and Mike Williams, and then then we just need to figure out how to make our running backs work again. Maybe we need to turn them off and turn them back on again.
Right. Well, Braylon Allen is still Braylon Allen. He's not really.
He didn't really do anything less. The offensive line.
They didn't do anything with him. They didn't really use him.
2 reasons. The offensive line is doing nothing, both running and in the passing game.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
Then all Nathaniel Hackett wants to run is a dive play up the middle into a wall of large men.
I'd say a wall of lard.
That too. But man, I don't understand. Like, can you please run a pitch to the outside?
Hey,
Throw a bubble screen to our halfbacks. Like,
blow
dude,
some bubbles, damn it.
do something. I don't fucking understand. Like, everybody is trashing on Hackett, and he shouldn't make it past this week. Salah, I could see you giving him a few more weeks, and honestly, Woody Johnson has never fired a coach in season, so that's out the door. It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
I could see us dropping Nathaniel Hackett because literally anyone else would be an improvement.
You know who will be a better? You know who will be a better offensive coordinator than Nathaniel Hackett?
Me.
Engelbert Humperdinck.
There we go. He would be for sure.
Our guy.
Honestly, though, like I really just don't understand it. But on the other,
I get your frustration, though, bro. I really do.
yeah, I mean, who could not understand the frustration? It's the frustration of all Jets fans right now. We're all saying the exact same thing. We're basically all just venting in unison this week.
Yeah.
But on the other side of the ball, where the fuck is Quinnen Williams?
Yeah, that's concerning me a little bit.
He had
his by a little bit, I mean a lot.
He had one stat yesterday, 2 tackles. That's all he did, and he hasn't done jack shit more than that prior.
His brother's doing way more.
Yeah, Quincy's flying around the field. He's doing a great job. He had the
Quincy
the
caught
fumble,
that nice sack,
fumble recovery.
Yeah, that was
that
nice.
He absolutely had a shot to run back, and that would have changed the composition of the game. If Alan Lazard makes catches that he's supposed to, that changes the composition of the game. The Vikings tried to give that game back, and we had every right to take it, and we just had no intention of winning that game. But
it was such a fucking debacle that you could see it. I feel like you could see it in Salah's face. He knows he's gone. After this season, Salah's gone.
But my whole thing is like, how did you not know that the last 2 years? Like, are you that blind? Like he doesn't try to coach. It's really fucking apparent at this point.
Like I saw on Threads multiple times, dude. He's literally just a cheerleader. I said it once. I'll say it again. He's a cheerleader. He's too nice to his fucking players. You try to be your fucking players' friends, and it doesn't work out for you.
This is why
you think any of fucking Bill Belichick's fucking players liked him as a friend? No, they feared him, and they fucking hated him at times because he would fucking push him to the brink. That's what he has to be. He has to be more aggressive with these players and put them in check.
It's not gonna happen. Robert Saleh's
it's not.
That kind
He's
of
a soft
guy.
motherfucker. He's a soft bitch.
It's just wild though, because like you had some of the best organizations in the league. Let's say Ravens. Let's say Chiefs. They, from what I hear, they practice hard. You get hit in practice.
Yup.
That's the way it should be. Clearly, the opposite doesn't work.
No.
Because you got guys pulling hamstrings. You got guys just not knowing how to start. So the biggest thing is that the Jets, for the last, I don't know, almost decade and a half now, start out I think every single game in the last 15 years, we've started out slow. And we almost virtually never score on the first drive. That's all coaching when you come out flat.
Right.
Players eventually get a feel for the game and they figure it out down the stretch. But to come out flat is purely coaching.
Yeah, no, that's and to me it's unacceptable as far as the team you've built. This shouldn't be a team that starts the fucking game off on a fucking 4 and out. Like, come on,
we're
bro.
paper champion. The amount of 3 and outs is I don't understand how a team with this much talent does 3 and out that aggressively and consistently. It's just absolutely wild. Sauce also had one of the worst games of his career.
Yeah,
like he's not having a good year. Period. I don't think. No, not to the standard he's created and whatnot. I'm expecting him to be shut down. Darrelle Revis, and he's out here looking like a fucking second string, third string cornerback right now. That may be a bit overstating, but it's just a bad look. All of our stars look like ass.
Listen, we're not. I'm sorry, but if they told me tomorrow, can you trade Breece Hall for Devontae Adams, I would do it in a heartbeat.
Same.
I wouldn't even fucking hesitate.
I think that would.
And I love Breece. I love what he brought to this team, but he's doing shit.
Well,
for us.
I think he was odd man out, even if he had one of the best years in the league.
Yeah,
I think he was still going to be odd man out.
Out of the 4 that we got to keep, which is obviously Jermaine Johnson, Sauce, and Garrett. With Brees, it would have to be Brees.
Yeah. No, I agree. And at this point, I'm just like going full ballistic, and I'm like, you know what? Let them all go. Fuck it. I don't like what I'm seeing from any of those 4 players for the most part this season.
No,
I
don't do
don't
that.
like the body.
Jermaine Johnson was doing fine, bro.
Yes, he's the exception.
He's
He's
definitely the exception.
fantastic. He's a warrior.
He's fucking what's he in the league now? 3 years already?
He's the same as the other one. So 20
2
he
years.
drafted what, 2021?
2021. So figure 3 years.
Yeah.
He's put up numbers every fucking year.
No, well, he's statistically gotten better and better every year,
and better,
that's
right.
exactly what you want to see.
So
you know what else is exactly what you want to see? An actual dub, which the Giants actually got.
Congratulations to the New York Giants. Y'all played a
against
good game.
They've been getting Daniel Jones specifically has gotten better each week.
Danny Dimes.
They're playing good, man. He's
Diamond Donnie Azoff.
He's looked more than serviceable outside of the first game. He's doing enough for the team to be able to win, and now it's kind of starting to show, honestly. And then you have a random. I never heard of the running back who balled out yesterday, Tracy. But
it's Trayvon Tracy, right?
I just remember the name on the jersey. He might be better than Singletary, low key.
He might be, honestly. I agree with you.
Slayton
he doesn't
had an awesome game.
Let's put it this way: the way they ended that game, bro, with the fucking block field goal.
Yeah,
that was sick.
Insane.
That was a sick fucking play.
He legally hopped the line, got the block, and then the ball. Like, this is the most meant to be shit. The ball bounced perfectly right to like chest level. He just corralled it and
grabbed it and just out.
Gone. Yeah, that was crazy. That game was nuts. But that was fire. Oddly enough, the Giants played really well against the Seahawks. I don't know how many people realize that.
Yeah, they do. Except for the one time that I took Sarah to her first Giants game and they got blown out 24-3. But besides the point.
Besides that. But yeah, man, I that was really dope to see. I don't know how much it'll
impact the season.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think this could see, this is the thing that Giants fans definitely don't want to hear, but Daniel Jones is playing himself into another contract, low key. Whether it be with the Giants or not, he's playing good enough for somebody to give him some kind of money.
Bro, I don't know, man. Daniel Jones, he's got to be more consistent, bro. He really has to.
He's consistently been good so far this season, other than the first
honestly,
game.
He's been doing pretty solid, honestly. Also Slayton had a very, very good game, I think.
Yeah.
Was it Slayton? Yes. Slayton.
Yeah. He was awesome.
But neither here nor there.
Let's talk about something even happier than football in New York lately.
Let's talk about baseball in New York.
Oh, you want to talk about baseball? Okay.
I want to talk about baseball. I want to talk about baseball. I want to talk about pelota because the Mets are doing something that I don't think I've seen since, this is me comparing these Mets to the way that the 92 to 96 Yankees used to play, where they used to let the team get a lead and then 7th, 8th, and 9th inning, they would just go to fuck off. Okay.
They're in the last DS,
3
baby.
games. Dude, the last 3 games the Mets have played. The doubleheader, game 1 against
haven't they
Atlanta
all come down to like losing in the 8th inning?
Right? Dude, those 3 games, from the 1st to the 7th inning, they batted .068.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What a
4 for 21, 0 runs, right?
That's absurd.
In those same games, 8th and 9th inning, batting 500.
Out.
Batting 500, 22 for 32, 7 runs. The Mets are killing it in the 8th and 9th inning. Yesterday was a heartbreak. But
yeah, that was rough.
But
it's still good. I said it was still a good game.
It was a solid game,
we mentioned it in the chat. If you went into that series and somebody was like, "Yo, here's the future. You guys go 1-1 back to Citi Field." You're like, "Take it. I won't watch the games. I'll take that shit and run."
Yeah. Well, let's put it this way. When I shut the game off, it was 6-4 in the top of the 9th.
How could you shut it off?
I shut it off because the Phillies were winning. So I was like, fuck this. I don't want to watch this. Done, whatever. You know how I get with my sports. You get the same way with the Jets. Don't give me that.
That's fair.
But as soon as I shut it off,
You get the same way with the Jets too.
I do. I get way worse with the Jets. I shut it off after 2 snaps. Uh, but dude, as soon as I shut it off, I get that text from Matt, and he just goes, "Dude, Vientos again?" I'm like, "What do you mean again?" He goes, "He fucking tied the game." I said, "No, the fuck he didn't." I put the game back on, and this team is so special, bro.
Yeah.
This team has no fucking quit. And multiple people have said that this is going to be the year for the Subway Series World Series, that the Mets are going to squeeze one out.
Not if the Yankees keep looking how they look right now.
I mean, look, the Yankees are losing 4-1 at time of
Rodon
recording right now.
Completely fell apart in the 4th, 5th inning, whatever it was.
Listen. You guys got bats, bro. You can come back. You're only in
those bats go cold in the playoffs. What has Judge done in the playoffs since becoming a pro? Jack shit is what he's done.
He hasn't really done much.
He's awful in the playoffs compared to his regular season performances.
Listen, it doesn't matter, bro. You guys have a chance right now. It's only the 6th inning. You still got a lot of baseball to play, bro. You got this. But
also, I thought Clark Schmidt was supposed to pitch tonight.
Schmidt?
No. He's game 3. He's a pitcher for the Yankees.
Well,
he's slated for game 3. My bad.
Since we recorded the last episode,
strike.
The Mets went from being down 2-0 in the top of the 9th inning against the Brewers in the wild card game to Pete Alonso basically getting his contract.
My man hit his way into a new contract.
Pete Alonso
he's not going nowhere. Whoa! Oh,
you saw that? Yeah, Pete Alonso hit one of the, if not the most historic home run of his career to seal the deal for the Mets to go on to the division series.
If y'all thought you weren't bringing Pete back, you were wrong.
Oh no, we're bringing Pete back, and I'm giving him. Honestly, after yesterday's game, I'm giving him whatever the fuck he wants.
No, I'm not giving him whatever he wants because of one hit. I know it was magical. It's an all-time Met moment.
It's not just one hit. He fucking hit a home run yesterday too, bro. He's producing. He's hot now. This is Hot Pete. Hot Pete. Meat Pete. Meaty Pete.
I don't know. I want to talk about Pete's meat.
Nikki's Meat Locker. Listen, it's just what it is, okay? We are in the precipice of a historic series starting tomorrow. We're going in 1-1. Back home, baby. Back in Queens. Back in Flushing.
Starting fresh, essentially. It's a
hometown.
3-game series.
All right?
Best of 3.
And I'm telling you right now, the Mets are taking the next 2 games and we're winning it at home. And then
wild against the Phillies. They had one of the best records in MLB, I think.
Dude, do you understand how much shit I would shit on Philly fans?
Philly fans deserve it. They're some of the worst fans.
They're just so fucking rude. Bro, they're rude. They're disgusting. They're just all around fucking assholes.
Phillies had the 2nd best record in MLB.
Yeah. And the Mets barely made it to 89.
And took that first game.
Wild. And took the first game by a bit.
Yeah.
By a bit. Okay.
No, they clobbered him. It was just like a slow, leech that they just kept.
You know what made me so happy about that game, though? It was that we didn't hit one fucking home run. It was pure clutch baseball. Just hit after hit after hit. Fucking wearing down their fucking bullpen. As soon as Zach Wheeler came out in the 7th, bro, it was on. It was fucking on. Zach Wheeler pitched a hell of a game. I'll give him that. You know, there's games like that where it kind of upsets me that we let him go at one point, but he wasn't that good when we let him go. He definitely pulled a Jermaine Johnson and got better with time. Mm-hmm. But yeah, Zach Wheeler definitely pitches very well against the Mets. But as soon as we took him out, bro, it was like night and day. It was night and day. And again, Vientos, dude, Vientos is becoming he's becoming one of my favorite players to watch.
Mm-hmm.
He's easily one of the best third basemen.
He's awesome.
Hitting wise, because fielding, he still needs some work. You know, there's certain things that he could change or upgrade or whatever, but David Wright will fucking handle that in the offseason. Regardless of the fact, listen, Vientos is going to be our third baseman for the next 10 years. This kid's 23 years old.
You have a lot of what could be decade for the next decade players. Most of your lineup is like guys that could stay with the team
Nimmo,
theoretically.
Lindor, Vientos, Acuna. What's my man's name?
This is when Cohen should break out the piggy bank, not what he did a year or two ago.
Yeah, this is when he should break it out and get Juan Soto right now.
You guys are fine. We need the
Bro,
help.
can you imagine this team with Juan Soto,
Yo,
bro?
that's a wild coincidence. Juan Soto just caught that.
Man, can you imagine this fucking Mets team with Juan Soto, bro? I would lose it.
If I'm Juan Soto, I'm
Han Solo?
I said Juan Soto.
I thought you said Han Soto.
No, no. If
That's
I'm
the Mexican Jedi.
Juan Soto, I'm going to the Mets the second the season's over. Real talk. Because no, you know what? Somebody made a really good point, and I forget what show it was on, so my bad about that. But they said like, yo, the Mets, you go there, there's no real expectations. It's pretty like, first of all, Han Soto will be a god with them. And like it's kind of fun for the most part, especially when you have a season the way this one ended. With the Yankees, it's like if you don't get a championship, the season's a complete and utter failure.
Yeah.
Is Aaron Boone taking the pitcher out again?
Yo, he's taking him out.
Jesus Christ. Here we go. Pitcher per inning coming up. I hate baseball now. Like why the fuck can't a
You should have just
pitcher
been a Met fan. We're way more fun to watch.
why a pitcher can't make it past 5 innings is absurd to me.
Dude, listen, back in the day,
We grew up with guys going minimum like 7.
dude, back in the day, pitchers used to pitch 150, 200 pitches in a game. Okay? And they would leave them there the whole fucking game.
Now they'll take him out if they have a no-hitter still.
No. Now they'll take them out if they have a fucking eyelash in their contact. Like, stop it. Stop treating these fucking grown-ass men like children, bro.
Yeah, it's annoying.
That was
And
one of
it
the main
doesn't-
reasons. That was one of the main reasons why Syndergaard got fucked up and DeGrom also, because they kept taking him out way too quick.
It's evident. Like pitchers are getting way more injured now. They just can't hang anymore physically. It's wild, but we're not going to get into that. What we will get into is MSG.
Chinese food. Oh, wait, no,
we got
not that MSG.
No.
God.
No. Well, we still love our sodium, but
Hell yeah, bro. I had Chinese food today. Shit.
hey, but yeah, the Knicks first preseason game, we got to get a look at Brunson, Cat, and the gang. Which is wild to say that that's like our new reality, but you know, Cat hitting some threes, Brunson had 12 in the first half, you know, not I'm not going to mention all the stats because they're virtually meaningless, but it was cool to see them gelling kind of instantly. Like it just seems like it's going to work right away. Like there's not going to be any adjustment period or anything like that. It seems like shit is just going to pop off. Like
it's
right
going to
off the
flow.
bat.
They're going to flow right, from the jump.
Mm-hmm. So
I see this Knicks team just it's gonna be a vibe at the Garden, bro. It's gonna be like 30 Dominican flags in the fucking stands.
I can't wait to go to the New York South game.
Oh my god,
down here in Charlotte, and I got to come up for a game because it seems apparent that it's gonna be a fun season and MSG is gonna be raucous.
I might have to hit a game with you, bro, because we gotta figure something out and try to get a game because
that was an obvious statement. I figured if I was going, you were tagging along. So
I mean, you could just bring a briefcase to the Garden and I'll get in there. It's gotta be a big ass briefcase though.
Yeah, I don't got the connects I used to at MSG, so I don't know how that's gonna play out.
Sorry, don't worry about it. Just tell them, just tell them you're bellhop.
I got some serious man meat in here. Let me through.
Hey yo, you ain't gotta tell them all that.
I got Mena in here.
Yeah, like they're gonna know who the fuck I am.
They'll know.
But nah, definitely excited for this season for the Knicks. I'm gonna get a Brunson jersey before like Christmas maybe.
You gotta catch up, man.
I want to get. You know which one I want to get?
I've ever had.
You know which one I want to get? I want to get the fucking the black and orange one.
What do you mean?
All black with the orange letters.
Do we still wear those?
Yeah. That's like one of the road ones.
Okay.
I like those. I like that one. That one was fire. I saw
like
that. Yeah, those are fire.
I low key would love for them to bring the FDNY jersey back. for at least a game.
Oh, the Navy one?
Yeah,
Yeah, I honestly like the
I didn't
hat
hate.
on that. It looked cool.
Yeah. But yo, let's call a timeout real quick.
Go ahead, hit that.
Give me. So I'm fixated on the Jets right now. Give me a move besides Devontae Adams that the Jets need to make before it's too late. Need to. If you got one move, it's not Devontae Adams. You have one move that you can make, any kind of move.
Okay.
You know what? I'll extend it. We'll do the Giants too. We'll make it a football timeout.
Okay. So figure for the Jets. Man, for the Jets, they're gonna need either some type of defensive end or another secondary player to add on to help Tony Adams
You think
and
defense
Sauce.
is where we need to go? That's
I
interesting.
think defense or we could just I would honestly try to add more O-line help.
There we go.
Just for the simple fact that, yeah, Olu is Olu, Titman is Titman, but I feel like no matter who the fuck we put there, something is wrong there.
Yeah, it's not right. I don't know if they're still just haven't gelled yet and meshed yet correctly, but
Like, dude, you're fucking 6 weeks in, bro. You played preseason.
We're not where we need to be.
Training camp.
This O-line is the most talented we've had since probably Mark Sanchez's O-line.
Right. So, we shouldn't have a fucking issue like this.
Yeah, it's weird. I would have gone O-line too, but since you did, I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to say that they should trade for Mark Andrews from the Ravens. Because he is clearly not part of that offense the way he used to be. And I don't know, maybe we'll just go all seasoned vets. Maybe he could reinvigorate his career here when we also trade for Devontae Adams.
It's
He
something
needs a big target, and he doesn't trust Conklin enough like I thought he was going to so far. He needs a sure-handed, big-bodied target.
He needs to stop fucking, shying away from using Rucker, bro. They got to use Rucker.
No, Rucker has proven that he's been shaky so far. I don't know why. Like, Conklin is more than capable. We need more throw. I don't see. You know what? I don't understand. Like, we're fixated on throwing to Lazard. This is all the Hackett problem. We're fixated on throwing to Lazard. There should have been at least 3 more targets Conklin's way yesterday. Garrett Wilson got his targets. You need to target the running backs in the flat a little bit more. Like, I don't understand how I have virtually no football experience compared to these pros, and Hackett can't seem to figure this out. It's like, no, you know what? This is how we play.
Hackett can't seem to figure anything.
And gosh darn it, this is how we will play. But anyway, what should the Giants do? Let's say they win the next game and they're really feeling themselves. And you know what? Let's go make a move. Let's go for the fucking playoffs, boys.
I love how you're yelling that out right now. Honestly, I could see some O-line help for them, but I also think they need a fucking defensive monster. Like, Brian Burns is still Brian Burns, but Kayvon Thibodeau isn't really playing the way he's supposed to. Like, Kayvon is a bit quiet this year, but I would try to get a better backup for Daniel Jones.
Backup? Interesting. Okay.
Definitely a backup, or I don't know, maybe get AJ Dillon.
I got one. AJ Dillon, that's interesting. I got one for you on both sides of the
Dillon,
ball.
maybe?
I got one for you on both sides of the ball. Let's go get Denzel Ward from the Cleveland Browns, who are flailing. Give me a cornerback, get some help back there. Or you go because this would be lit if you could do both. But you go get, this team is also flailing right now. They ain't gonna do shit. Go get Tony Pollard see if you could wrangle him free from the Titans.
Tony Pollard going to the Giants after being a Cowboy his whole fucking career.
That happens all the time where players go in division.
Crazy.
But yeah.
You know who I like for them? Tutu Atwell.
That's a
give Neighbors a little bit, either Tutu Atwell or that kid Pierce from the Lions. Not from the Lions, from the Colts, Alec Pierce. Get him and give Neighbors a little bit of breathing room.
They're not going to give up Tutu Atwell yet. He's a brand new fucking player, basically.
Tutu Atwell is tradable right now. What are you talking about?
Why is he tradable?
Because he's Tutu Atwell. I don't fucking know.
No, they're depleted. They're depleted at receiver. The Rams aren't going to give up any receivers right now. They still think that they're contenders, so that's no shot that's happening. At least I named two teams that are complete shit for the most part. Yeah, that it's likely that they're going to make some. They're going to be sellers at the deadline. But anyway, you know who's not selling? Or you know who is selling jerseys though and tickets is the New York Liberty.
Ha yeah, girls.
Tip that cap. Because
fucking props to the New York Liberty, bro.
Back-to-back finals. We back with 22, I think it was from Sabrina.
Yup.
We had 19 from Stewie. John Claude Jones put up 14 and 6, I think. Stewie had a double, 19 and 14. And she's insane. She's so freaking good. I'm telling you,
bro. Sabrina Ines is gonna be the MVP of this fucking finals.
Low-key Stewie might be it, honestly.
Yeah, you're right. It might be Stewie. You might.
She's so good.
Right.
But yeah, Lib take care of business. They beat the Aces by 14 to move on. Man, if we don't get this chip.
Oh, we gonna get this chip.
If we don't get this chip, it'll be ridiculous. Which would answer our question from last episode, which captain would get their first ring. That'd be real. That'd be a real quick turnaround if that happened. If it's a Liberty win it within the next couple weeks.
Absolutely, you're right. Yeah, listen. These girls are playing fucking ball, bro. They're just so talented. They're fun to watch. They're keeping the game. They're keeping the game of basketball alive. You know, while we're getting excited for the NBA to start. At least we have something exciting to watch with the WNBA. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, for sure. I think that they may. It's tough because the series is tied up right now, and they got Game 5 coming on tomorrow.
Yeah, bro.
The Lynx and the Sun. I have a feeling it'll be the Lynx, and that would be sick because that was the team that Liberty played the worst against pretty much this season,
right?
For the most part, and they were the Cup winners or whatever it was at the beginning of the season. So that'll be a good in terms of matchup. I'd rather play the Suns because I think the Sun because I think we match up better with them. Okay. But yeah, man, this has been fun. The Liberty just play such good basketball, man. You got celebrities in the stands now. You got Ted Lasso in front row.
Fucking Mello coming in with Keon.
Yep.
Chilling on the sidelines. You know, hugs and congratulations to the Lib.
It was awesome.
It's all love, bro. It's all love. You know, these are moments where, as a basketball fan, these are moments where I wish Kobe Bryant was still alive to see all this.
Right.
Kobe was probably one of the biggest advocates of women's basketball.
Man, because Gigi was gonna
be a star, bro.
Yep.
Gigi was gonna be a star. Absolutely.
Man, she would have done so well.
Yep.
So sad, but yeah, man. R.I.P.
Oh yeah.
Moving on, we don't have much in terms of NHL to really talk about. Still preseason going on. I mean, we look pretty good, but we
don't look bad. You know, I watched a little bit. I watched a little bit of Rangers hockey and a little bit of the Islanders as well. You know, both teams look pretty solid. There was a cute ass dog at the Islander game with headphones on because it was too loud for him. It was really cute.
Love that.
It was a little golden retriever puppy. It was cute as fuck.
Love that.
But yeah, other than that, you know, both New York teams look pretty solid. Obviously the Rangers look better because the Rangers are the Rangers. But you know, we'll see how the season starts out, and you know, we'll slide on over to the MLS.
Our last trio of teams to talk about.
Yeah, we got NYCFC, baby. NYCFC is
we got only a few more games until the playoffs. End of this month is the playoffs.
2 more games?
The end of this month is when the playoffs start. I forget how many games exactly it is.
Okay.
It's a few. But standings right now, we got NYCFC 5th. We got Charlotte 6th. We have Red Bulls 7th. So we're still
Red Bulls dropped to 7th?
Yeah, they dropped.
Wow.
They ended up losing to Atlanta 2-1.
They ended up looting.
They ended up looting them. But no, they lost to ATL 2-1. It was like yesterday or the day before, I forget. Charlotte has been playing fantastic.
Yeah,
In their last 6 games, they've won or drawn.
yeah. I
Uh,
was watching a little bit of highlights
bro,
of their games, bro. They're
they're
playing solid
they're playing
soccer,
so
bro.
well. They beat oh no, sorry. Yeah, no. The last 5 they've won or draw. They beat New England 4-0. They
Yeah,
tied
that was
with
the game I was watching.
they tied with Miami, which was with a ridiculous shot from Messi at the end of the game. Otherwise, they would have won that. They
Yeah,
beat Chicago 4-3, and that was not a real 4-3. They were up 4-1 for the majority of that game.
right.
Um, and then they beat Montreal yesterday, the day before, 2-0. They got DC up next on the 19th, so it's going to be a minute, 12 days. And then yeah, NYCFC. We spoke, they had beat Cincinnati 3-2, and they just beat Nashville 3-1 the other day.
Fire,
So
fire.
everybody's playing fairly solid.
Yeah.
Red Bulls not so much, but
No.
NYCFC, they're the ones I would pick out of those three. They have
Go
the
the
pedigree.
furthest.
Well, Charlotte, it almost seems like the Mets. Like they're coming on strong as of late. This might
Starting to get
be
hot now.
feeling a
Yeah.
little magical.
Yeah, yeah, I can see that.
They're only in their third season of existing. So like that's pretty sick that they're playing so well. Like I mentioned in a previous episode, top 7 teams qualify for the playoffs. 8 and 9 go to the wild card games. Um, so it seems like aside from catastrophe, that at least NYCFC and Charlotte, or I think Charlotte clinched for sure. Like they're definitely going to the playoffs. NYCFC, obviously, if they're ahead of them, that makes them in there. I feel like the Red Bulls might be teetering. I haven't really checked what their actual positioning is, but yeah, it's dope. It's dope. NYCFC
Fire.
won it a couple years ago, so that's why I picked them. They got the pedigree. They know how to do it. But Charlotte seems magical, and the Red Bulls, they're just happy to be there.
All right, man. That's what's up. I'm see. Listen, when 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 there's at least one good team per sport in New York,
Mm-hmm.
it's a happy time, bro.
This is fun because New York was
Truly a
shit.
happy
New
time.
York was quite shit for a good little while there, and we seem to have quite a number of good teams. You got both New York baseball teams in the playoffs.
Yep.
You have the Liberty in the finals. You
Mm-hmm.
have the Knicks surging, like
Yep.
making deals, looking like they should have went to the conference finals last year, barring the entire team falling
Yep.
apart
The
and getting
Giants are
injured.
heating up.
Giants are playing decent baseball, football. Jesus,
They're playing decent basketball.
they've been doing the sports good. Uh, the Jets are there.
The Jets are the Jets, and hockey
Brit-
is starting pretty soon, brother.
yeah, Islanders had a fun little end to the season, like almost Mets esque. And the Rangers just seemed like juggernauts up until they faced who did we face in the conference? The
It
Florida,
was
Florida, right?
Hurricane.
It was the Hurricanes.
Yeah.
We beat Florida in the
No, the Panthers. I'm
other
sorry.
way around. We beat the Hurricanes, then played the
Yeah,
Panthers.
the Panthers.
Um,
We
so yeah,
we look good up until that, but it is what it is, and New York sports will just keep thriving at this point. But yeah, this is how we're gonna chug up the deuces,
oh,
dude.
Jesus Christ.
I
Clay
got,
Holmes is pitching right now. All right, game's over.
I got something for you. Right,
Go ahead.
give me your top three. This is gonna be an NBA chug up the deuces. Okay, give me your top three most underrated 3-point shooters.
Ooh.
Yeah, I thought about that this morning.
We didn't write either uh deuces or timeout. These were off the cuff this episode. So this
Yep.
one's catching me by surprise. So I gotta think about this for a minute. Do you have your
I have a few in mind right now.
all right, you go ahead.
My first one, right off the bat, Peja Stojakovic.
Oh yeah.
Loved Peja Stojakovic.
Yeah, I
One of my
loved him
favorite
too.
players of all time. His name was fire, and his 3-point shooting was so crisp and clean that he was just disgusting. So definitely Peja Stojakovic. I would have to go probably Manu Ginobili.
Yeah, it was a exceptional 3-point shooter.
Yeah, he was pretty good. Um, and if I had to go,
There's one that you gotta say. I don't think you're gonna say it though.
who Steve Novak?
Oh yeah.
You know, bro, we're Knicks
Damn.
fans, baby.
Discount double check.
You already know my man's at, bro. Steve Novak is the man, bro. I love Steve Novak. Nah, but if I'm really gonna go that far back, I'll go fucking Allen Houston.
Well, people don't think about
Um,
him as a 3-point shooter per se, but yeah.
but he was nasty. Or Mike Miller.
Yeah.
Mike Miller was a solid shooter,
Yeah.
especially with Miami when they went on that fucking back to back shit. He was a very very good shooter in that team. And team, one team that made the finals, and I'm gonna give you this: Hito Turkoglu.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Hito Turkoglu with the Orlando Magic with fucking Jameer Nelson and Rashad Lewis, and what's my man's name? Slooperman? Slooperman?
Who?
The white on your lip?
All
Yeah,
right, I
definitely.
had Steve Novak in there for sure.
Yeah, Steve
I'm
Novak
gonna throw a
is
slightly more recent one. Jason Capono.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, Jason Capone's nasty.
he had a flamethrower.
Yeah.
Drazen
That's a
Petrovic.
wild statement. You a flamethrower, really?
Yeah, you never heard that before? They say that all the time about 3-point shooters.
Okay.
Drazen Petrovic was a fairly solid 3-point. I don't know if you remember
Okay.
him.
Yeah, I do.
Well, if you want to go like TV personalities, Tim Legler
Oh, I
obviously
got a
was a
good
great
one, bro.
3-point shooter. What's up?
I got a good one. Luol Deng.
Again, not like known as a 3-point shooter, but yes, he was a good 3-point shooter.
Luol
Etwan Moore,
Deng. Kirk Heinrich.
Danny Granger.
Danny Granger.
Is he still playing? I feel like he's still playing.
Danny Granger is playing in Taiwan right now.
Is he?
Yeah.
Shout out Long Island product.
Yep. You know that
Matt-
my man is recruiting Derrick Rose already, right?
Oh, for real? That'd be crazy. Like Derrick Rose, you're gonna have no knee cartilage. You need to just chill out, be with your children.
They want him to go to the Philippines and play.
Matt Bonner. I mean Bonner.
Matt Boner. Matt Boner. What was my man's name from
I got another former Nick for you. Not a very well known to be a former Nick, but oh, I got one. Another Orlando Magic player.
Go ahead.
Rashard Lewis.
Yeah, I said Rashad Lewis before.
Did you? Oh, I missed that. Damn it.
That's fine. That's fine. I said that's that way that Hito Turkoglu played with them.
In terms of the Knicks, Dougie McBuckets.
Dougie McDermott.
Yeah.
Dougie McDermott was the shit. Yeah, I fucked with him. Okay, let's switch it. Give me hands down your worst shooter ever.
Worst?
And this is how we'll end it.
Eddie Curry. You didn't say 3-point shooter, you just said shooter. Kwame Brown.
You had that shit in the chamber, bro. You were like, I'm waiting, bro. Come on, tell me.
Eddie Curry is always in the back of my mind in terms of just dog shit NBA players.
Okay. I would say Greg Oden.
Oh, no, he wasn't bad at all.
Nah, Greg Oden was trash, bro.
He was amazing. His legs just fell in.
Okay.
They were made of toothpicks.
Emeka Okafor.
Emeka Okafor was, I don't think he was as bad as, I think Eddie Curry takes the cake, and so does Kwame Brown.
Kwame Brown. I still love that meme. This is how we're gonna end it. I love that meme where it said Kwame and Kobe Bryant combined for 63 points in one game. Kwame had 3 points.
Oh, he had 3. Yeah, that's amazing. Whoever wrote that is just genius.
Oh, fuck. And that's how we're going to end it, folks. Always on a laugh, always on happiness, always on positive notes. Our teams that are struggling will pick it up. We know it. We always think about it. They probably won't, but we'll keep fucking cheering. And to the Mets, to the Yankees, keep it up, boys.
Let's do it.
Y'all got this.
Yankees seem like they're about to lose, but no here nor there, I guess.
It's all right, bro.
It's Any Sports Podcast. We'll talk about anything at any given time. But
you sounded like a mosquito. The main focus is always New York. Holla.
Holler.
If you hear me.